can't do it, man. Honestly, I can't do his intro. It's probably my favorite thing to play right now. 2K's getting stale. Fortnite's getting annoying. Rainbow's getting too sweaty again. So, best thing to play right now is MLB. So, really, I have nothing to do except to play games this time. Like, honestly, I shouldn't have to trade anyone. I have the second best shortstop team. I have the second best team with shortstops, you know what I'm saying? Like, Francisco Lindor obviously carrying that position, but Nico Goodrum also not bad at the position. So, and I'm just saying I like Nico Goodrum because he could play basically anywhere. I also have a good left field because Eloy Jimenez and Travis Demerit's obviously decent, but Eloy Jimenez is also really good. Center and right field still looking a bit iffy. Definitely, we'll see what we do with Bonifacio. I'm gonna think that he's most likely going to be traded at the deadline for Parker Meadows to come up, or not. If we're contending, if we're like really in it, definitely would consider keeping Bonifacio around for the rest of the year. Possibly keeping him around for as long as we can, and just starting Parker Meadows and having Bonifacio be that bench bat. That was my original plan, but if I could get something out of Bonifacio at the trade deadline, I might just do it. Because right now, I don't know about catching. We did get a good hitting catcher from the Rule 5 draft. I didn't even draft him. But Jake Rogers, I don't know if that's going to cut it. So, who's Campusano was a good pick. Jake Rogers. I would prefer a hitting and fielding catcher, but if I can't have one, I'll have the other. Maybe like I like Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. James McCann, Travis d'Arnaud, Sandy Leone, Jorge Alfaro. He's one that I would think of getting. He's 2 years away from free agency, though, so that he would have to most likely come in a trade, which might not be too hard. We'll just see what happens there. Nick Schufo. He hasn't even done anything. Probably Kirk Casale. I don't know why he's so good in this game. He's really not had, you know, like his. I don't get it. Like, I don't get why he's so good. Why is there so many catchers on this roster? Well, all in the majors, of course. I'd like, Joey Bart. I would like Joey Bart. I can't believe the Giants traded him. He's their top prospect. Okay, well, he's one that I might like. He's not the greatest fielder, but we'll figure that out. I'd rather have hitting over fielding, even though technically that's hard to find in the MLB, because a lot of the catchers can either field or hit, not both. Wow, they got rid of him. They have Bo Naylor, okay. But why Joey Bart? Why not give up Bo Naylor? That just doesn't make sense to me. Who did they get in return for Joey Bart? Wait, who did they trade him to? The Pirates. Mikel Franco. Yeah. Bryce Scott. I don't know who they would have got it from. Like, I don't. That's for me because they drafted him. But who would they get from that trade? Avi's in Milwaukee. Dean was in Toronto. Santander was in Baltimore. Steven Duggar's been on there. Michael Conforto's been in New York. He just signed there. Nomar Mazara has been in apparently LA the year before. So who did they get out of that trade? It had to have been a pitcher then. Kevin Gosman's been here. Daniel Norris is my old pitcher. Maybe he did go from... No, okay. Jake Rodriguez has been here. Logan Webb's been here. Tyler Beatty's been here. Who is that? Cool. Reyes Maranta. They don't even have a closer. Who? I don't... I have no idea who they got for that trade. Well, hopefully it was a trade from this year. Trades. No, there's no trades this year so far. Huh. Maybe they got someone and didn't keep them around or something. I don't know. I'll make sure I have my lineups done. Yeah, they're done. Astros went 81-81 last year. And we almost had a good enough record without any star players. Like, we had nothing. Our best player was Casey Mize, our pitcher. Now we signed Francisco Lindor, and hopefully this year we're going to be contending. Hopefully. You never know with the Detroit Tigers. Uh-oh. They're at home. This isn't going to look good. Syndergaard versus Mize. And they still got Altuve, Bregman, still got Michael Brantley, still got Yordan Alvarez, still got George Springer, still got Carlos Correa. Looks like they got Brian McCann. What is that? Their left center. What's your right fielder down there? Was it still Josh Reddick? I don't know. I'll see. It's Kyle Tucker, Max Muncy. Okay. James McCann, not Brian. I don't know why I said Brian. He's old. Old McCann.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros.
Oh.
Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
On your back. Jesus. It took you forever. You invited me on the left. You're like, damn.
Doing injustice.
Sean, what were you doing during that time?
God. Cold. What did you say, Bryce?
What were you doing when you were not here?
I was eating.
You were what?
Eating.
Beating?
Noah Syndergaard
Oh, okay.
gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5
If only the
for the
man
season.
could get a little bit
And I would
more
imagine
pop in his
going
bat,
into the
I'd be
offseason,
so happy
he's
with this
looking to
man.
better that.
But
And hopefully,
instead,
he gets off to a good start.
Scott.
We'll see if that starts in this one today.
I mean, I could,
One ball, no strikes to
I'm pretty
count.
sure it was last
The windup and the 1-0
did
pitch.
hit a nuke with him.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch.
In what, April? April
The 1-1.
81 in Houston, Texas? That don't sound right. I swear the degrees in this game are just not like the temperatures and stuff. It's just not. It's off. It's off, man.
Here's a pop-up now. Muncy is
Can't
under
be
it.
81.
Makes the
It's
play,
April
one away.
in Houston, Texas. There's no way it's 81 degrees.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
July 4th.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or
I
not.
can't hit
Coles,
during the day.
a Cuban-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve.
It's not fair. He doesn't even have
And
to bend
there's
over to
out
grab
number
the
two.
ball. Literally he could stand and still touch
Next
the
up for
ground.
Detroit, Francisco Lindor.
He only had 14 homers last year. Oh
First
my,
offering on its
Francisco.
way. Ground ball right side. Altuve has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
Ugh. Could be.
Casey Mize is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here.
Horrible.
ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
This is the only time I'm ever
Up to
going
the
to play
plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
It's the only time I'm playing the Astros.
A shot to
Because in this
second
game,
base
they
and
are
handled for the
completely
first
overrated.
out.
Well, no, I wouldn't say overrated, but I wouldn't say overrated.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to
The
swing
only
at that
guy
one
on
again.
this
Base hit,
in their
and
lineup
that's
that I
their first
really
of the new
feel
campaign.
like in the real life lineup that
And
I
he'll
really
reach
respect
second now with
is
one away.
Michael Brantley.
Man, that swing looked
That's
like
it.
self-defense than a real
Nobody
quality
else
swing,
in
but
the
hey,
lineup,
he muscled it out there, and
ever
it was enough to
considered
get him safely to second.
I
Those are the
used to
kind
like
of hits
Alex
that would
Bregman.
drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now I know.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I was like, oh yeah, this Bregman dude, man, he's something.
2 balls
Then
and
I
no
realized
strikes.
that they were cheating.
That's
I
a
was
pretty
like,
tough
oh, he's
spot
not
for him to
something. It's
deal
just
with
the
in the
fact
first
that
inning. Runner
they
in
made him
scoring
look
position
good by
already.
cheating.
Now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Brantley, the runner at second with one away. All even
I
now,
never
2-2.
really liked Altuve. I was okay with him. I didn't care. People were I
From
even
the belt,
thought
the pitch.
before 2017, I didn't really think he was good, nor do I think he's good
3-2.
all anymore. Like,
You would think in
I
this
don't think
situation,
anybody
maybe
in the
with a
Astros is
base
good
open, he'd
anymore.
just pitch around
They're
him
good
and put him on
cheaters, but
first.
that's it.
But
Like,
not
they
with the
can't
guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run.
Get him, Oscar.
Long throw to the plate.
Come on, get him.
Not in time as he picks up the run.
That's why I don't play the Astros, man. They're
Hey,
just
not an easy
too,
thing
like,
to do early against this good pitcher.
in this
They
game,
base
they're
hit
just
in a
too
1-0 lead
good.
right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he
was a-
settles in. When they
that was a
grab their
ball
gloves to
last
go out on
freaking bat.
defense,
Come on.
they know they got a lead on their hands.
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And he'll look at a
Umpire's so
fastball
bad,
just off the black,
honestly.
and it's even at one.
Honestly, Bregman should have struck out, but no. Instead,
Had nibbled the corner there,
gotta
but missed.
run.
2-1.
He's
base
up
hit.
in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you
Throw
have
the
to be
splitter,
careful with
get the
that,
ground ball,
especially
get out
during
of
a
here.
day
Get
game
him, okay?
where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ready with the 2-2. And that's in there for a
the
called
splitter up in
third
the
strike
zone.
on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Digging in, George Springer,
Actually
as
kinda
he'll
like
get
him
his
too.
first
I wasn't-
opportunity in this one. And
I
that
actually
misses
was
ball one. Mize
kinda
has both great strikeout
like that.
stuff
I don't
and
know why.
exceptional
I just did.
command on the
But
mound to
now
go with
I
it.
just
A
hate
rare
every Astro
combination, but one that makes him
from
one of the best in our
2017.
sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't
What's
walk a
sad
whole lot of
is-
guys. If you don't walk a lot of guys, that means
Even
you have
Jordan
to throw the ball
Alvarez
in the
is part of
strike
it,
zone.
man. And that sucks.
And we'll have to
because
leave it there as the
young
play is made
talent,
here to
man.
end the inning.
just gone to the
Astro-
wayside. You know, like, now,
Second
if he
inning
goes
set
into
to
free
go,
agency
and up next, the
Astros
exciting
don't take
Eloy
him,
Jimenez.
you're not going
Infield
to get
in the
anything, man.
overshift here,
He's
now
gonna
the
be a free
pitch.
agent.
Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read
Can't
on it,
hit during the day.
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
He's going to be a free agent, like, and the Astros don't offer him anything.
So coming to the plate, Seth Beer.
I don't
He'll
think
get
anyone's
to take
gonna
his
offer
first
him,
cuts here.
honestly. I don't think anybody's going to want him on the team.
Ball one.
Same thing with Altuve, but Altuve's definitely going to be an Astro for however long.
This is in the air
Just
out
the
to
fact that none of
straightaway
the
center.
players got punished was a little, like,
There to play it is Springer,
annoying,
and that's out
you know.
number 2.
I refuse to believe that Mike Brantley really
First
took part
baseman
in it.
Miguel Cabrera stands
think he
in.
would do
He'll
that,
work on
honestly.
keeping this top of the second alive. Now a
He wasn't
fastball
part
a
of the
bit too low
2017
here. It's
team,
ball
but
one.
he did join the team in 2019, and they still were cheating then.
In tight with the sinker,
But
ball
I
2.
still don't want to
Pretty good
believe.
pitch
Honestly,
right there.
I feel like
Fastball
as
in
soon
off
as
the
Michael
plate.
Brantley
One of
can,
the things
he's
you want to
gonna
do as a
try and get
pitcher,
out of that,
try to stand those hitters up.
Houston.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. That's a hit. The first of the new campaign for Detroit.
Good stuff, Miguel.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there,
I still
driving
think
it
that
into
day,
the
like,
outfield for a knock.
100 plus during the day, man. Ugh,
Stepping
see
in
the
now,
ball.
Josh Young.
no.
In the
Michael
dirt
Brantley,
here,
not going
and
anywhere.
no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
What's up, Jaden? Okay.
High fly ball out to
Yeah,
straightaway
okay.
center.
Yeah.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Oh, right, right.
Bottom of the inning now, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So striding in, Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
So you're
And
only
he got him out
playing
in front
Madden
that time. Strike
until
1.
2K21.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a
What if
groove out there.
Madden gets boring? What if Madden
Line
gets
hard
boring?
toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
How does it not? You do the same thing over and over.
So digging in now, Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
That happens to me all the time. Like, I don't want to play.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
I took so long off.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Really?
No.
Neither
Hopefully
guy
2K21
willing to give
will
in,
be,
and the
because
at-bat will
honestly,
continue.
Yo.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Ma's buying it for me, bro.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base
also,
hit.
I'm getting legend edition.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
No, I'm getting the
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base.
I'm not trading
First
that game
baseman
in.
has to
I'm
hold
not
that
trading
runner on.
2K21
That leaves
in.
that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him. Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Come on, Casey. You
Yeah,
gotta
count
go.
goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row,
gotta
being able to
get
get
out
the
of this
barrel of
one.
the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Just getting
Bases
knocked
are
around.
loaded
The
with only
Astros,
one
man,
out.
like, in real life, they're cheaters. In
There's
the
a
game,
swing and a
they're
high drive
Jesus.
into left center field. One run is scored, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
I already knew about it.
Straining the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Well, 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The designated hitter, Yordan
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Alvarez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit.
She was okay, but I was like...
Leading off the inning, Jake Rogers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he got him swinging. Jake Rogers goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
About to send the rest of this
Bases
game.
are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball,
I
and
just
ripped the base
seriously
hit up
don't
the
want to
middle.
play
And if you're a
against the
pitcher right there,
Astros
you
like
can't
ever.
get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Oscar Coles.
Number 3.
Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Just in the rest of this game.
Here's George
I don't want
Springer,
to play
0
it.
for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I might cut this stream short.
First pitch
I don't wanna
coming.
play
Here it is.
against the Astros, and honestly, I don't want to play.
Outside target
Like,
here, and he hits it for
Astros
strike
ruin
1.
everything.
There's no way around it. This has
Ruined
been a
our
rough start
freaking
on the
day.
mound, so it'll
They
be
ruined
interesting to see how long that man is going to
They
let him go.
ruined 2019.
Maybe he settles in
Well,
and
no,
can give you
actually,
another inning or so,
that
but
was a good
I
year,
wouldn't
man.
bet on
Actually,
it at
no,
this point.
they ruined my
Here's the pitch.
2019. They took the World Series away from the Rays.
Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is Bonifacio, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And
Still
he
don't know
will
how there's
coast
freaking
into second
Astros
with a
fans in the
leadoff
world,
double.
honestly. Like, nobody, honestly.
Talk about
Like, obviously,
starting
you're
off the
just as
inning with
stubborn
a
and
bang. Goodness.
ignorant as they
When this
are.
thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have
Liars,
too.
cheaters.
Only made it to the warning
And
track,
wives
but he
should be
glides
very
into second
concerned.
base with a leadoff double.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
If the Rays cheated, honestly, I don't know what I'd do. I'd
And
probably
he misses
like,
2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks.
I
At
probably
least he's
would
making them
still
work to
keep
get
up
on
with
base.
them.
Problem is,
Probably
they
not
haven't had to
hate
work
them.
too hard.
And this
But
is
I
pop
wouldn't
foul, but perhaps playable behind
still
first.
support
And
them
no one will track it down.
the way I used to.
2-2 count.
Like,
Here it comes.
I'd
This is on
probably
the
just
ground
keep it
over to
myself.
first. Glove by Cabrera,
So, hey,
and
look,
it's a productive
I still
first
kinda
out
like
as that
him.
runner's able to advance
But these
90
Astros
feet up
fans
to
out
third
here
here.
really want to show it. Like, they really want to show it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max
Still
Muncy.
at games and stuff.
Ready with the first pitch.
And
Here
then
it
somebody
comes.
brings up
Swinging
cheating,
a ground ball to third.
and they defend
And
their
he
team
tries for the
like it's
backhand
their
reach
job
at third,
to.
but it gets by the glove down the line.
Honestly, just take it. Take
You
it
know
like a
who's the
man.
happiest man in the building
Boston
right
Red
now?
Sox fans
His
have been
starting
getting all this
pitcher.
stuff,
He's
and
got a
have you
big
seen
old
them
smile on his face.
out here
He knows he
defending
has a 6-1
themselves?
lead
Really?
here
No,
in
you
the
haven't,
early going
because
to work
they
with.
know
You can't
they
let
did
that
it
take
wrong.
away
They
your
did it
edge,
wrong,
though.
alright?
Kyle Tucker
They know
will stand
they
in for the
shouldn't have
second
done it.
time now as he
The
looks at a
fans
called
know
strike. It's 0-1.
My team cheated,
Right there, and it's
and
quickly
they won a World
0-2 now.
Series while they were
Borderline
cheating.
pitch right there. But as a low
Same
ball
way it
hitter,
should
you
be
can
with the
live with
Astros, but
that
no,
as
they
long as
decided
the
to be
umpire doesn't
ignorant,
give him north as well.
arrogant,
Runners
and
on
just
first
plain
with one
out
down.
stupid. Just stupid.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I really like
if
watching
they
righties
score one
throw
more
that
run,
cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This
just
one was
done.
down two, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Jimenez is there to put it away,
Let's go.
and the runner will be
They get
forced to
7 on
retreat
just-
back to first.
Send the rest of
Digging
the
in for
game.
his second at-bat, James McCann. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
I don't blame Casey
Runner on
Mize for this.
first
I
with
just
2
blame
away.
this stupid game. Half their team has
And this
home
is
front,
pulled
by the
fouled
way.
as
Like,
he was way out in
not
front
half.
there.
Majority of their team has home front.
1-1. Now a ball
Altuve,
swung on and heading
Correa,
for the stands in
Springer,
right,
Bregman,
and that'll move
all
the count
Jordan
to
Alvarez
1-2
all
now.
have home front.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
And I don't know why they didn't catch this in 2017. If you look, like, literally, it was so obvious that they were cheating. if you looked at their stats away against their stats at home,
Here's
bro,
the
they're
first pitch
polar
to him.
opposites. And I can't see.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Like, at home, they are Jesus.
It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor.
Away,
First home run
they
of the
could
campaign
not
for him,
play
and they're on the
away.
board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the
Two-day
first
win.
thing you need to do
Undrafted,
when that
overlooked by the
happens
Astros.
is to
Signs
stop
with the
digging out.
Astros.
Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but
And
they've
then
got
wins
a
a World
long
Series.
way to go before they climb
Something's
out of this
gotta
hole
be fishy,
completely.
bro.
Eloy Jimenez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sliced hard on the
Of course it
ground.
was.
That's
Fishy,
through for a
indeed.
base hit, and he's 1 for 2
Yo, unless
now.
I come back here. Wait, how was he throwing a sinker 100 miles per hour? Look, man, I understand a fastball, consistent 100, but a sinker? I'll give you
Standing
high
in now,
90s.
Seth Beer, as he sends it on the ground to first.
I'm not
The
coming
second
back.
for one. Return throw gets him
Gary
at first.
Seager, dude.
It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first
26
offering.
pitches. I mean,
Liner toward
nah, we're done.
second.
I don't want to. I don't even. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna stick to my word. I'm not gonna
in the
let
inning.
them score 7 on me. I'm just gonna send the rest. I don't want to play.
And we're back in Houston.
God,
Welcome
Heidi,
back to
you
Minute
gotta
Maid Park
ruin
as we
everything
check in with
too,
Heidi.
bro. I'm playing
Thanks,
the
Matt.
Astros,
During the commercial
losing
break, I
6 to
discussed the
1,
Astros
and I have
offense
to
with
listen to
Houston's
Heidi Watney.
manager.
Oh my
And flat
God,
out, he
dude,
was
there's
very
no breaks for me.
Play ball.
No, I don't want a quick manage. I just want to send the rest.
Let's play ball.
6-2, 7-2, 12-2. Yeah.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Houston put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one.
That's why I don't. Actually, you know what? I'm making a promise to myself. I am never playing Houston again. And at least 20. Maybe I'll try 21. But in MLB The Show 20, I am never playing Houston again. Whether it's opening day, last game of the season. Oh, good. We're in Cleveland for the last game of the season. Nice. Nice. Nice, man. And we're in Colorado. The series before that. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. But, like, yeah, no, I'm never again am I to play. I guess we'll play. We'll sim up to Arizona. We beat them 18-7. After losing 12-2. Hold up, I'll show you this Houston Astros because we also played them at home. And look at that. Look at how we did it at home against Houston. Coincidence? Absolutely not. Ready, watch this. Okay, away against Houston. Lost 12-2. But then we won 18-7, lost 4-3, lost 3-0. Okay. We play Houston at home. Sweep them. Yo. Bro, like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, they can't play away. Like, damn sure could play at home. Who the fuck is this? Like, Jake Faria's 0-4. He's not in our. Okay, Mize off to a bad start. Manning off to a bad start. Cabrera and Tarek Skubal off to good starts. Faedo up to a okay start. Brett Martin picking up. Not picking up, but definitely doing a lot better than last year. Jake Faria still not there. Marcus Evans, yikes. Sandelin, yikes. Munoz, good job, as always. And then there's you. Also a yikes. Might have to take the closer away from him. It's early in the season, so I'm not going to right now. He's already blown 3 of his 5 saved opportunities. He has more blown saves than saves. I'm going to let him get to 5 blown saves, and then I'll give it to someone else. Most likely the way that Brett Martin's pitching or Andres Munoz has been pitching, I will give it to one of them. And then Joe Jimenez will be a setup. Of course. I think it's probably going to be Munoz. Brett Martin's going to move to setup as well. Sandelin's going to move to a middle relief. In fact, that's going to work right now. So now 2 of our best pitchers are working for the closing spot as setups. 11 and 18. Already 7 back.